Track Elliott to lead that one. It looks like Jones is going to lead that lap. Now here goes a big push. Oh, Jones is around. Big hit for Chase Elliott. Oh my gosh. Chase Elliott up in the air, hit by Kevin Harvick and incoming traffic. Horrible crash. Chase Elliott airborne. Horrible crash. Kevin Harvick probably hit him going at least 190. That was absolutely horrific. But let's take a look at this replay. Eric Jones looks like he just got a bad push from William Byron. It spun him into Elliott, and Elliott slammed that wall and got hit by Kevin Harvick. Man, that was bad. At least Elliott's okay, though. They checked on him. Winning net was down. Everybody's winning nets came down. Everybody is okay. Elliott's going to have to go to the infield care center, and we'll see if he has any injuries or concussion. But that was a big hit. Now they're basically out there by themselves. Big push, almost spins out by Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch almost spins out. Oh, Austin Dillon's around. Big hit in the outside wall. Now Kurt Busch trying to defend. Let's take a look at this. Kurt Busch, look at that. I think that's what did it. Kurt Busch got that huge push, and look at that. Austin Dillon overcorrected the car. Green flag is flying, and we're back to racing at Martinsville. And Daniel Suarez is into Justin Haley, and the caution flag will already come back out. Daniel Suarez is crashed with all kinds of other drivers. Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, I think that's how it started, and the red flag is out. Cars are stopped on the back stretch, and we'll have to see what happened in this replay. So it looks like Logano's coming, and Suarez just got hit. And Logano's coming down, and then just it all stacked up. Logano spun sideways, and multiple other drivers got stacked up behind Logano, and that's nothing. They can do anything. It's just a restart. They can only go about 3 wide in the front stretch, so he got jam-packed back there. So it looks like Austin Cindric is going to be Southern Florida Speedway. 3 laps to go. Green flag is in the air, and Ryan Blaney gets a shove out front, but he gets loose, and here comes Hamlin on the bottom. And around goes Noah Gragson, spinning. Logano's hit, and Harvick, and Suarez is over. Suarez is upside down. He rolls back on his wheels, and there's going to be a red flag coming out immediately. Let's take a look at what happened. Looks like Noah Gragson got loose on the outside of Suarez, and then Logano got hit by Harvick, and then Truex was trying to avoid there at the end. And we'll show you a clip of Daniel Suarez's flip of another camera angle right now. So it looks like Suarez just, when he got off the turn, he just got sideways, got hit by Chastain, maybe not hit, but shoved, and then it flipped him on his lid. But we see you after the commercial break, and we'll have 2 laps to go. Not unusual to see Bo Wallace up front of the super speed. Oh, around goes Logano. Big hit for William Byron, and Suarez is in the air. The big one strikes on lap 7, and Suarez almost goes down to the garage area. What a crash here at Atlanta. The big one strikes on lap 7. Insane crash on the front stretch, collecting many drivers. I think 9 drivers in this wreck completely. Man, the red flag will fly, oil, and all kinds of other liquid on the track from these race cars. Just mashing the wall right there for William Byron. And Suarez almost goes in the garage area. That could have ended awful. The truck back there, he might have got hit. That would not have been good. Anyway, Byron hit that wall hard. I think he'll be okay, though, as everybody's going to get taken to the infield care center after this major crash that has put us under a red flag. Hopefully we can get back underway. It looks like we might have 2 laps to go. Not in overtime, but 2 laps to go just of race count. But anyway, you can see the drivers who are out of this. Now, Johnny Nemechek, Johnson around. He saves it. Johnny Nemechek keeps the lead, though. He's hanging on, trying to get his first career win. Around they go in the back. Busch Lap Racing Network standards. Let's take a look at these last lap crashes and the drivers involved. Buescher and Hocevar slammed the inside wall. McDowell had nowhere to go, and Walls got hit from LaJoy. It spun him around. Sucks. He was up front. He was first with 2 to go, and you can just see it. Toyota Camry. Going out of turn 2. Mark Truex Jr. is going to lead. Here comes Bubba Wallace close. Oh, Larson sideways. Can he save? He's in the wall. He comes back and clips Keselowski. Keselowski in the front of the field, and gets clipped by Hamlin. As Larson is going to slam the inside wall. Caution flag will come back out after Kyle Larson's day smashes into the wall and is done. Kyle Larson, he was our ones to watch. He looked fast. He was gaining many positions. Just his day ends very quickly after that restart. He won Atlanta, had some momentum coming in here. He was still fast, had momentum. Too much momentum coming out of turn 2, and front end just got up the hill, and look, you can see it back and smashes in, front end hits, and turns right back down in front of the field. Keselowski gets clipped. He spins in front of Hamlin. Hamlin hits him after barely avoiding Larson. You can have to take a look at this when he comes back in front of Hamlin. Just, man, Hamlin barely dodged it. No, Keselowski. And smashes right into Keselowski. Anyway, Brad Keselowski's day will come to a short end as he ends on pit road. I think he has damage, but I think he'll be able to continue. His crew's on the pit road. They're repairing it right now, so take back that statement. Keselowski's crew, they're dedicated. They want to finish this race. But a driver's day who is done is Kyle Larson, who smashed into the inside wall, almost looking like he had the throttle hung as he smashed into it. I mean, the wreck was almost over when he already hit it. But the tow truck, Bowman trying to side draft. Here he comes, going into turns 3 and 4. Bowman side drafts. Briscoe up the track, in the outside wall. He crashes out of this race. They're side by side. Hit once, twice, 3 times. Checker flag. Side drafts. Bowman side drafts. They're going to fight together. And look, Bowman clears them right here, or clears up the track. And then Briscoe just lost the front end, got up into Bowman. And now they're side by side, beating Byron 3 wide, in the grass, back in the inside wall, into traffic. Logano in the catch fence, and he's upside down. Logano upside down here at Iowa Speedway. He climbed all over the back of Kyle Larson, and he flew into the catch fencing. Oh my gosh. They better get the paramedics out there. It doesn't look, oh my, oh. Red flag is displayed immediately after this crash. Let's take a look at a replay. Man, looks like Truex didn't get a good start. Man, he just clipped Byron, sent him in the infield. Look, oh, it was Denny Hamlin who he climbed over. But he flew over top of Larson, and the nose just clips the catch fence. Oh, man, that's awful. But then take a look at slow motion. It hit Byron's quarter panel, hopped him up, climbed over Hamlin, and went on top of Larson. And then Gibbs piled underneath of Logano. That's just, he got hit from all different directions. William Byron sent through the grass, Logano up on top of the field into the catch fencing at Iowa Speedway. Just a nasty, nasty wreck. They're going to have to get this cleaned up after this long red flag, because I'm pretty sure 13 cars were involved in this thing. Just by a nose, is Kurt Busch again ripping up. Oh, Preece, huge crash. Ryan Preece up in the air. He had 2 wheels up in the air, possibly all 4, as he bit into the grass off the top of the berm of the racetrack. We need to see a replay of this. That looked pretty nasty. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he got off the berm. He came in his back tire, clipped the grass, and it about made him flip into the catch fence. That motor could have been awful. But luckily, he will be able to stay safe. He has gotten out of the race car under his own power, but look at that car fly up in the air, come back on the ground on all 4s. He's lucky that car didn't bite, because it could have easily went into the catch fence. Who knows what. A lot of spectators back there, too. So, I'm glad Blaney slides up. Oh, Larson almost off the track. They're 3 wide. Here comes Tyler Reddick on the top. But Blaney's still on the bottom. He will lead that lap. Barely around goes Keselowski. John aren't even checking the wall. Larson's around. So is McDowell. And it's a massive pileup on the front straightaway. The caution flag will fly for these 4 race cars piled up in the wall. And all those race cars, except Nemechek, only have minor damage. It appears to have. Brad Keselowski, looks like he got loose right here. McDowell clips him just barely. I think those 2 will be fine. Nemechek hit the outside wall pretty hard. I don't think he'd be able to continue. But he's pretty good in points right now. I'm pretty sure he's sitting 18th. So he might be able to make it on points provisional. We'll see. As I take a slow motion replay of it, you can see Larson get spun out. Look at Austin Cindric with a wreck avoidance of 100%, all the way down to the bottom by the Duke tire, and Kyle Larson just squeezes right between those 2. He'll be able to continue with some new fresh underpants, because that was here, and the white flag. One more time around for Tyler Reddick. Here comes Blaney sliding it in. Oh, Stenhouse is around. Big hit for Stenhouse. That car mashes the wall, and it erupts in flames as it finally goes out. But huge damage for that 47 car. That car is destroyed, but Ryan Blaney pulls out the slide job, and when the caution comes out, he is your race winner. As you can see him on the bottom, he clears wreck, and then Stenhouse wrecks his race car and catches a blaze. But luckily, he has gotten out of that race car. He's fine. But Austin Cindric, just talking about him having the wreck avoidance, he goes for a spin, does a 360. I'm pretty sure he's okay. He'll finish this race. But man, look at this hit. Huge hit. The rear end got in the air as there's no safer barrier down there because of this dirt track. But Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will be out. Here comes Kurt Busch to the bottom of the racetrack. Slide job up front, crash. William Byron, big hit for William Byron. Jonathan Davenport slammed right into his nose. Head-on collision, massive calamity in turns 1 and 2. Chris Buescher and Kevin Harvick as well involved. Playoff implications for Chris Buescher as he needed a good run today. Started 12th. This might take him out of the playoff conversation. And as well, a disappointing finish for the William Byron crew. Let's take a look at how this happened. Man, what a massive hit there for Jonathan Davenport and William Byron. After Harvick looks like he just drove it a little too deep, clipped Byron, turned him in the inside wall. Byron shot up the racetrack into Davenport, and Davenport couldn't go anywhere else. Either he goes through the grass and spin, hit the inside wall over there, or hit Byron. He kind of did a little bit of both. Just smashed Byron right there. You can see both those cars whip around. That's just violent right there. That shows you how hard these guys are going. Issues. The green flag is back in the air once again. Kurt Busch with lead, crash in the back. Chastain in the tire. And Blaney's involved as well. 2 race winners in the season are out here in Lernerville. Many crashes early in the going here in Lernerville Speedway. Ryan Blaney, Southern Florida winner. Promising run early in the heat races, but he's taken out on a restart crash once again. Look at Chastain hit this Ute tire. He goes underneath of it, shoots him back in the racetrack. Luckily, Brad Keselowski or Daniel Hemrick was not involved, as well as Tyler Reddick right there could have clipped him and spun him out. If that would have happened, that could easily help Chase Elliott get in the playoffs. But now we got a closer battle for the final spot. And yes, Kyle Busch is going to lead to lap 3. Here they come down. Oh, crash! Chase Briscoe around. It's the big one at Talladega on lap 3. Chase Briscoe goes around in the front of the pack, and it's a multi-car stack-up going into turn 1. What a calamity corner. Going into turn 1, Josh Berry, Christopher Bell, Kurt Busch, a playoff contender driver. He's involved. Ryan Blaney's involved. Tyler Reddick in the background you can see is involved. There's Daniel Hemrick as well. A massive scatterfest here going into turn 1. We'll have to see what happened here. Tyler Reddick, sucks for him. Let's take a look. Looks like Josh Berry gave him a little bit of a push. That's what it looks like. I have to take one more look at it. Oh, no. Josh Berry got hit from behind by Blaney, it looks like, and he turned up into Briscoe, and it stacked them all up. Briscoe came back down in front of the field into Stenhouse, and that caused all this stack up and calamities. You see Reddick, looks like he just spun out, so I think he'll be okay. But Blaney, some damage on that race car. I don't know if that car's ever going to be as good as it was. But you can see in qualifying it was pretty good. Practice, let's see. Oh, he's going to go to the outside. Here comes the Russell. Crash! Kyle Busch is upside down into the catch. The cops is going to come out once again here at Talladega. Kyle Busch upside down here at Talladega. Wheels up on the back straightaway. What a crash. LaJoie got a massive shove, and he takes out many other drivers, including Joey Logano and Austin Cindric, 2 very good Super Speedway drivers involved in this wreck here in the middle of the race. We'll have to take a look at replay. Look at that shove. Looks like Ty Gibbs helped with that, but man, look at Kyle Busch's car. Started tumbling, and then it went into the catch fencing, and it kept it on the ground, all 4 wheels up in the air as he slides on his roof, sliding, spinning like a top, all the way down the back straightaway, coming to a stop. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. Yeah, you can just see as soon as Kyle Busch got tapped, just a small tap to the back bumper sent that car to the infield. And once it got sideways, the air went underneath that car and got underneath that body panel and just flipped the car upside down in the catch fencing. What an awful crash for Kyle Busch. And that's not going to help for his playoff situation. As you can see already, he came in the back straightaway for the bottom side, 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Doug Gillen, crashing the back straightaway. But up front, they're racing for the win. Chastain on the inside. Now tell Gillen to the outside to block. Here comes Noah Gragson through the middle. Noah Gragson trying to win his first race. Around he goes. It's a big crash. Martrick Jr. Here comes Chastain. 3 wide for the race lead. And out of number 4, Denny Hamlin's the Talladega Super Speedway winner. What a finish here at Talladega. The field crashes and Hamlin from Martrick Jr. And it looks like Kevin Harvick got squirrely and Noah Gragson came down to block it. And then Chastain tricks, no drafting help. Harrison Burton pushed different lap leaders today. Kyle Busch takes the lead back. Crash! Alex Bowman in the outside wall. Major impact in the outside wall. And the caution flag's going to come out once again for another Hendrick driver. This time, it's day over for the 48 machine. The 48 damaged severely on the rear side of that race car. Looks like he backed in the outside wall. Looks like some contact from the 23. Look at the evasive maneuver from the 4 car. Josh Berry, what a move there. Yeah, Bowman backs in the outside wall hard. And it's just not been the season he's wanted. Many incidents he's been involved in trying to limit that, but it's just not the case. Alex Bowman, his day's done. He'll be the first car out of this race. We'll take a look at a slow motion replay. That's a big hit. For Phoenix, that was a pretty big hit. He got turned right in the spot you don't want to get turned. Massive momentum shoving him back to green, and Chastain 3 wide in the middle. Here comes Kyle. Crash! Big crash! Kyle Larson's involved as well as Truex. And it looks like Kurt Busch wasn't well. What a crash for Kyle Larson. Hard on the outside wall, and that car is destroyed, as well as Mark Truex Jr. His great day is over. And yes, Kurt Busch was involved in this. Kurt Busch brings it to pit road with a flat tire with contact from Kyle Larson. Let's take a look at the replay. What a lick for Truex and a bigger lick for Kyle Larson, and especially in the points. He might be out after today's race going into Martinsville next race. He might have to do some working through traffic next race. We'll have to see. Let's look at this hit. Wow, up in the air for Truex. Climbed on the top of Larson just a tad bit as Larson slammed the outside wall. Nothing major. Everybody's all right, but what a lick. Kyle Larson's day is done. That car is destroyed. Caution. He'll be out of it. Oh, Barry's in the wall. Barry's in the wall. He's slowing. Could this bring out the caution? Get debris on the racetrack. He goes to pit road. Crash. Hemrick's around. Big hit for Daniel Hemrick. And the caution flag's going to come out. And this changes everything. Daniel Hemrick crashes on the back straightaway here at Martinsville. Looked to be turned by Alex Bowman, who was also on that pit strategy. And yes, that looks like the case. Maybe Hemrick came down to block him, but it looks like Bowman just hooked him. Turned back up the track. Hemrick slams the outside wall right in front of his teammate. Colleague Racing not having a greatest day and will not end this race on a great note. What a disappointing finish for Daniel Hemrick. He was holding his own. He was running decent just inside the top 20. But issues come around, and he's in the inside wall, and he's spinning around. Slamming that outside wall hard. Man, what a lick. For Martinsville, you don't think they might be hitting hard, but you can see that right there. And also, Josh Berry getting bumped from Harvick. Let's take a look at this one more time. Harvick's old ride puts him in the wall. But here's the thing. Berry came to pit road right before that yellow came out. So now, contact made. Here they come. In turn 1. He's going to blow a tire. And it's interrupted the smoke in turn 1 here at Martinsville. What an end for this race for Ryan Blaney. Up front, battling for the win, trying to make it into the final 4. All we had to do was run decent today, and that's not going to be running decent in the points for him. He's probably going to be out of this race and out of this championship hunt. Ryan Blaney, looks like the contact from Bowman most likely, and the contact from Reddick out of 4 blew that tire down, and it completely took it out. Man, Ryan Blaney up front, spinning around, bashes the outside wall with that right rear. Just disappointing. Great race going for him. Unfortunate to see it end like this. But also take a look at this. Josh Berry has the freshest tires. Remember, he got on the wall. He's taped up and everything. So maybe change in the final race of the season. Here it comes. Oh, big crash. Kyle Larson spinning around on the front straightaway. And he gets taken by Joey Logano. And the caution flag, and now the right flag. Replay of this real quick, just see what happened. So let's unravel this wreck and see what happened. Just a massive hit off the bumper, Kyle Larson, and then, man, just a massive impact on the outside wall. Kyle Busch got into his, looks like his right rear, and hooked him, and man, what a mash. Just Logano, nowhere to go, an ARCA brakes moment, and hit him so hard, just ripped the back end off that 5 car, and away he went spinning like a top down the front straightaway. Logano slammed right into him. Logano is okay. He also got out of his car, but what a lick. Just right there, the whole rear gets ripped off. The fuel cell erupts in flames. Kyle Larson has gotten out of this race. Kurt Busch will lead him back to green. What a move by Keselowski. 3 wide. He's getting aggressive around his bell. He spins across the field and Buescher hits outside more hard. He's going to spin. He's going to go back to the inside. And the caution flag's back out here in Homestead. Another massive hit here and going into turn 1. Let's take a look at this replay. Nasty hit by Chris Buescher. Keselowski being aggressive. You can see, and Bell just lost the nose of the car. He spun around, and then Buescher looks to be hitting the rear end by Hocevar, and he gets redirected into the outside wall, and his season is done, and after a abrupt ending way. Just after Kyle Larson's massive crash, now Chris Buescher takes a massive hit. Keselowski looks, he just dies on the inside. Bell lost it. Bell actually retains the top 10's position still, but Chris Buescher destroys that front end of his car. As we'll take one more replay of this. Keselowski being aggressive. You knew he was going to be aggressive. Going for his second title, trying to make history. Ends up causing a